everybody? Welcome to yet another episode of the ADOS Podcast. Joining with me, I have my co-host,
Christian McCleary. How you guys doing?
And then I have myself, Elijah, and we join with Steven here with us. We'll get into him in a second. Right. Before we begin, I want to tell y'all to go subscribe to our YouTube channel at the ADOS Podcast. Follow us on Facebook at the ADOS Podcast. And look for our episodes on Apple Music and Spotify at, you guessed it, the ADOS Podcast. And we have a special guest all the way from Harlem, New York. Now in Minnesota, Steven.
Anywhere but nowhere.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, Steven.
Man, what do you want to know, man? Where do I begin? You know what I mean? Just outside with it, you know what I'm saying? Doing what I do.
Where you from? What brought you to Minnesota?
Man, back home, we call this money soda, man. You know, so I've been back and forth Minnesota for the past 20 years. So you could say, like, I'm somewhat established out here. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, my kid's grandfather probably delivered either one of y'all two. You know what I'm saying? I've been around. You feel me? But
so back and forth between Harlem, New York. That's where you from, Harlem.
Harlem, Bronx. I do everything in New York except Staten Island. I don't do ferries and I don't do like one way on, one way off joints.
So every borough, but you're not in Staten Island.
I don't do Staten Island.
Okay. And been coming back and forth to Minnesota for 20 years, you said.
Yes, sir.
So what have you been doing those last 20 years coming back and forth to Minnesota?
Just working on getting great, man. You know what I'm saying? Like whenever you got time to travel and move around, you pick up, how they say, you pick up a lot of things along your travels. You know what I'm saying? Wisdom, you know what I'm saying? Experiences. But Minnesota's always been one of those places that no matter where I went to, I was like, I gotta go back there because I gotta go back there better than the last time I was there. You know what I mean? And just Minnesota's just one of those homely, you know what I'm saying? Real heartland places that like, I get it in New York and they say if you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere. So why you bring that attitude to the heartland and it's like, you got me.
Yeah, no, and it seems very, very friendly how you're like, yo, I don't care where I'm at. I'm going to make this happen. And the reason I bring that up, you seem like you're on the move a lot. Explain this 25-8 to me.
Dude, I prompt exactly.
You got to explain
It's a movement, child. You feel me? You got to create a whole nother day and a whole nother hour just to keep up with me. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? Multiplicity and all of that. What was the name of that movie? You know what I'm talking about. But yeah, they should have cloned me when they had a chance. Now it's over. You stuck with me. You got to fuck with me. You know
so when do you think you developed that mentality of that 25-8? Because I know they say in New York, y'all never sleep. I ain't never been to New York, but if it's anything like Chicago, we up too. I'm from Chicago.
Bro, I was born in Cook County. Don't get it twisted.
I'm from Cook County.
I got the best of both worlds. The same people that built New York built Chicago, in case you ain't know. I promise you feel me? It's that mentality, that hustle, and that grind. Like I always tell people, you know what I'm saying? I'm not from New York. I'm from Cook County, South Side, you feel me? West Side,
Englewood.
baby, you know what I'm saying? 59th and Maplewood, all day in America, you feel me? We outside with it, but at the end of the day, it's that South Side mentality, bro, that it don't matter where you go, it's in you.
Yeah.
You feel me? No matter what, you could be in Minnesota, you can be a south of the Bronx, South Side Bronx, you can be a South Side Atlanta, all these places, I'm a made man in too. While I'm speaking about it, I'm not just jaw-jacking. I've been there, done that, because no matter where you go, your G's supposed to shine. If not, you're not really that. You feel me? So I get it. I get in how I fit in. You see what I'm saying? You get chameleon there with it. You feel me? When in Rome, do as the Romans do, so that they don't know you're not from there. You feel me?
Yeah. So in essence, you're adaptable. And when I tell people who are business owners or entrepreneurs, you have to be adaptable, especially in the business environment. You can't have just a one-track mind all the time. You lose. So to the audience right now, right? You're an entrepreneur. Tell us a little bit about your business ventures. What do you have going on currently right now?
Right now, it's crazy puppy, and more puppy. That's it.
So tell us about the brand behind Crazy Puppy.
The brand behind Crazy Puppy, I promise you, is me. And I tell people that all the time. You are your hottest commodity, bro. Don't ever let nobody tell you otherwise. It don't matter what you pumping on the side, all of that, but you first. Because if nobody don't believe in you as a person, they don't care what you're selling them, B. They ain't gonna get that far. They gotta believe in you first. And you gotta believe in you first to convince somebody else to believe in you. You feel what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So everything I got going on is everything that I incubated in my mind over time before I even put action to it. But before I press play on it, it was as good as done. You feel me? Because action is the enemy of thought. You could think of a greatest master plan all you want, B, but it does the world or you no justice in your head.
Say that to the audience one more time, because I think that went over a lot of people's head.
It does you no justice in your head, B. You got action is the enemy of thought. You hear me? You could think of what would the world be like if Einstein kept E equals MC squared to himself? He just would have been Tesla style nut that everybody would have just, you know what I'm saying, kicked to the curb. Some people are too smart for their own good, meaning you so smart you don't want to share it with nobody else.
Or you get trapped in your own mind and never put those thoughts into action.
Exactly.
And then if that happens...
25-8, bro. 25-8. Because, like, when you're thinking so much and you're doing so much, it's not enough time in a day, bro. You know what I'm saying? I tell people all the time, if you sleeping for 8 hours, you either rich or broke. There's no in between. Either you can afford to sleep 8 hours a day, or you can't afford it, and that's why you're broke, Mahmoud. You feel me?
I'm just going to say the mind is a powerful tool, y'all. Like... First of all, let me just say, Steve came in here on some energy this morning.
Promise you.
And it
got for sure.
Yeah, and it definitely got Elijah and I riled up. We were like, you know what, screw it, we just about to go live.
And y'all young boys, y'all can't even tell I'm working off 3 hours of sleep. I got slutted out for 4 hours straight at the brewery last night. Ask my peoples. Dirty. They did me dirty. 4 hours nonstop cooking and all that. Fish Fry Friday. In case you ain't know, Fish Fry Friday. I was going to put it away after Lent, but I ain't that fished out. Y'all love me out there. Stop it.
Okay.
Next Friday.
Because we got to get into this because a lot of people are like, what is Steve talking about? So let's talk about your business. Like your business as an entrepreneur, as a self-marketer, as a food truck owner. Like, what is that like?
Bro, it's not a game out here, bro. It's 25-8. You see what I'm saying? You gotta think 5 days ahead. If you don't prepare for 5 days from now, today, you're done. You're done. And with the clientele that I deal with, a lot of times, bro, how Eminem said, you only get one shot. You feel me? But a lot of people take for granted the fact that, 3 strikes and no, this is not baseball, Scrap. This is life. 1 strike, you're done. Stick a fork in you, you're done.
Over with.
Done.
Especially in the food industry. All it takes is one person to be like, just troll you. I got 5 of them right now. You feel me? Trolling you.
Just trolls.
Just because.
Bro, think about it. I am a black man in a gluten-free industry. I ain't met a black celiac yet, my man.
Oh, wow.
You feel me?
There's a lot out here. Right. Some of my family are black celiacs. And
I ain't seen them at the puppy. They slacking on their magging. They got to rock with me. You see what I'm saying?
So what is your clientele currently right now?
Right now?
What's your base?
My base, I say some of the baddest white women in Minnesota right now, son. 98% of my clients is like females that, I swear to God, half of their husbands come to the truck with them just because they don't want them to have too much FaceTime with me. You feel me? I'm sorry, I just put that out there. But that's a big fact, you feel me? But that's my clientele base. The yoga pants, Lululemons, you know what I'm saying? Yep. With they puppies, you know what I'm saying? But I love that, you know what I'm saying? I've been dealing with that all my life. It's a natural progression. Why not go to selling you some food?
Yeah.
Not only that, great tasting food that you can't get nowhere else, and you can feel me in that food.
And you know, you're actually saying something that's bigger than what I think most people are realizing. You're saying that there's not necessarily a distinction between who we are as people. We just have to find that common ground. And through your platform, your common ground is food.
So you're like, think about it. Yeah. Food is the number one thing that I always said that. And I thought about it in Minnesota first. You know what I'm saying? It was my motto because I grew up, you know what I'm saying? You could say Frogtown, East Side, you know what I'm saying? But the culture here, it reminded me of New York, the melting pot. You got the Somalians, you got the Asians. I can't even say specific what type of Asians, but they're Asian. You know what I'm saying?
We got Vietnamese,
right? All of that. I just don't want to exclude anybody, so I just, you know what I'm saying? But all of that, bro. What's the number one thing that food? Yo, so if you got a potluck right here and you invite your African homie, you invite your Puerto Rican, the Mexican homie, and the Somalian homie, and then the Hmong homies, yo, come eat with me, bro. Come eat with me. That's the first thing to understand of somebody's culture is tasting their food. You gotta eat 3 times a day. So if I got an opportunity to eat 3 different meals from 3 different cultures, one for breakfast, one for lunch, one for dinner, if I had friends and options like that, I'd be lit. But I do. But a lot of people are not fortunate enough to be like me because a lot of people stay in their fucking bubble and they stay comfortable. Why? Because everybody else before them stayed comfortable.
And looking at it even from the business, because I love that perspective you just brought in to have and get that exposure to other cultures, right? It is through food. That's because that's something that we all have in common. We got to eat, we got to drink water, we got to go to the bathroom.
We got to survive.
We got all those things in common.
Right, so, my bad. I don't mean to cut up, but before I lose my train of thought, they'd rather go to McDonald's. You got a Hmong restaurant there, you got a Thai restaurant there, you got a woo-woo restaurant there, and they all struggling entrepreneurs too, but go spend that chicken with them. Why you gonna give this man another $1 billion? Another $1 billion. You're gonna give him another $1 billion, and the stuff that they cooking up is better for you than what they cooking up. All you gotta do is go to the Chinaman spot and be like, yo, give me that shit you be eating. You don't be eating this General Tso's Mahmoud. You eat the soup shit. Give me that soup shit. They gonna make it for you just because you had the balls enough and the wherewithal to ask about their culture and how they do it.
And before I get to my other point, that's a special thing about not being from Minnesota. We can call things out for what it is. We can address things for what it is. We don't have to play with that Minnesota nice, that a lot of people who are from here have to embody and embrace. But we don't have to embrace that.
But you know why? Because they don't understand. One, I'm from New York, not Old York. So all that nice shit, it rubs me the wrong way anyway until I figure out where you coming from and whether or not it's authentic.
Because it's not genuine.
You know what I'm saying? Whether or not it's authentic. In case y'all don't know, I could peep your bullshit a mile away, America. It don't matter whether I'm here or East Bubblefuck Egypt. I'm going to smell you. Downwind, upwind, round the corner. I promise you. And I'm not going to let you know it. But you ain't going to know it till it's too late. And that's why everybody say I'm an asshole because I'm going to let you play yourself, my dude. But at the end of the day, my business and my brand is what's got to be protected at any cost. At any cost. And fuck you if you can't take a joke and understand that. Because I did this. I built this shit. You feel what I'm saying?
I definitely feel you. And coming from Chicago, I definitely feel that. I
built that.
I'd rather somebody come across as authentic and genuine with me than play the Minnesota nice role. Bro, because usually it's something that they're trying to get out of it when they play that role.
It's not only that, bro, is that they don't understand that it's the same sad song. Like I ran across 1 million Minnesotans like you already, Mahnouk. So like, come on, stop it. Be yourself. Nobody wants to be themselves, but you want to, you know what I'm saying? Be looking at me a different type of way because I'm not on your type of time. I'm sorry. Thank you, fuck you, bye. You want this shit or not? I got shit to do, my man. It's 25-8, and I got 30 more seconds to make this 25, and then I got to go.
I love that. I want to get back into the business once again. You probably the only brother in this industry in the state of Minnesota now that I think about this, what you're selling, your product, your audience, you probably the only brother with a food truck like yours in the state of Minnesota.
That's a fact. It's only...
How does that feel?
It's like, I ain't gonna lie to you, I ain't even really think about it until you said it like that, because I just do, bro. You know what I'm saying? My number one slogan, I stole Nike shit. Sorry, you can sue me later, but Nike. Motherfuckers be babbling this, that. Yo, Nike. Yo, what should I do? This, that. Yo, Nike, my nigga, just do it. Fuck is you asking me for? You see what I'm saying? You got this shit in your head. Everybody, and that's why I don't cut people no slack, especially grown people. You see what I'm saying? Because every grown-ass person go through the same thought process that I go through as a grown-ass man. How is what I'm about to do gonna affect whoever it's directed towards? You see what I'm saying? If you don't do that, you're a fucked up individual. But I'm just saying.
And what was that thought process when you sat back? Because I'm assuming you sat back and did some thinking about this of what industry to go into. Because I'll give you a little bit of background about my family. We sell hot dogs.
Right.
It's hot dogs, posters, time beats. We got food trucks. We got food carts. We've been doing that for 10 years. We had a restaurant on the West St. Paul. And my dad sat back and thought about this. He said, where is there a need at? He said, no one like us is selling hot dogs from this when we get our products from Chicago. We ordered from Chicago. So it's Chicago style hot dogs with all the ingredients coming right from the source. That was a need here.
Right.
And it took off. They loved it. They loved hot dogs.
I dig it.
Especially Chicago style. So what was that thought process behind you starting your business, your food truck, your specific food product, but tailoring to that crowd?
This is the interesting story behind this, brother. I'm the luckiest man in America right now. Scrap this concept. I never knew what a celiac was. You know what I'm saying? And I went to culinary school. You see what I'm saying? But I didn't know what celiac was until I bought this food truck. You see what I'm saying? Well, I was aware of it. You see what I'm saying? But I didn't understand where they fit in the realm of damn, how can I capitalize off of it? And it just so happened the moment when I did, I was already elbows deep in it. Ain't no turning back. It took I'm the third owner of this truck, mind you. You know what I'm saying? So the original owner, matter of fact, hey, Andrea, she came to the puppy the other day. She loves it. Her family misses it. You know what I'm saying? Her kids can't wait to jump on it and just, they miss it. This is them. This is a business that was built on passion, and I'm just reliving that passion that she had for it, and she appreciated
it in a way.
Inherited it in a way, just minus another owner. You know what I'm saying? So I basically resuscitated it. You know what I'm saying? From in between owners, from the original owner, another owner, and then me. So now it's everybody that originally, you know what I'm saying, supported that brand, because I didn't change a thing, bro. I didn't change the name, the emblem, none of that shit. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. You feel what I'm saying? And not only that, I love these people, bro. And they love me, and they love my food. And that in a sense, they love me. Because they feel the energy that I put in my food. But I didn't come up with, I don't want you to think that I specifically, my bad, that I like, oh man, let me go capitalize off this market and start this. Nah, bro. I just, you know what I'm saying? I saw something, and I saw that potential in it, and it was just a perfect match with my passion and their need for what they need, and nobody else basically giving a fuck. They got somebody that, I'm not even celiac, bro, but I cook they shit like I'm making food at home.
For yourself.
For myself. They feel that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not stingy with the portions, because I know everybody out there gouge them. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you this, that, and the I know it's supply and demand. Oh, you want me to have a separate this for that? Okay, I'm going to tax you $20 for a burger. Bro, I get these people food, and they love me for it. Because that shit tastes good.
And I love that you mentioned that, because being in that industry for, like I said, 10 years, since I was like 14 years old, I've been on food trucks, managing, staff and all that stuff. So I know the ins and outs and how busy it gets, especially working some of these Minneapolis events. It gets busy. But I love the fact that you said you tailor to your audience. You're not going to gouge them on the price. You're not going to gouge them on the food, because you won't want somebody to do that to you.
For what? It's not even that, bro. See, my mentality and my fucking, it rubs people the wrong way. So they really think I'm all about money. Like, no, I'm about principle, my man. And I just understand the underlying fact that you can't get shit done without mugga, chicken, guapololi, plinkos. You see what I'm saying? So that passion that I have for attaining that, to do what I do for my people and the homeless people that people forget about, you know what I'm saying? But I don't need to broadcast that all the time. I just do it, bro.
Well, broadcasting on this platform, though, because I heard a little bit about that vision that you had.
I promise you,
broadcasting a bit, though. No, this is the platform for you to talk about what you're doing, your vision. Broadcast that. Talk a little bit about the homeless people and what you're trying to do to serve that forgotten.
Yeah, I call them nameless, faceless, because like we drive past them every day.
Yep. And we often dehumanize them.
I can't never talk about that topic without getting teary-eyed.
My bad, bro. My bad, bro.
No, ask Mike. It's crazy because it hurts me, bro. We make money out here, bro. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of money.
Let's make money out here, B. I see it. But you drive past these people that a lot of people don't even know, like, these people do work. They just still can't make it.
Yeah.
In America, bro. That's sad, bro. It's sad.
It's worse when people just ignore it. Don't even give conversation. It's not about
like they're not human. That's where the term nameless, faceless comes from.
And it's not, everyone is not out there who are homeless are looking for something monetary. Sometimes it's just conversation. Sometimes it's like, hey, I just need to eat.
They want to feel like a person, bro.
Yeah.
They just want to feel human, bro. I bring these people food. I bring them clothes that my customers bring to me because they see my passion that I have for it. You see what I'm saying? So whenever people talk that it's all about the money shit to me, bro, if it was all about the money to me, bro, I would have never left my baby moms. You know what I'm saying? I would have just stayed a kept man in a fucking 4-story mansion right there with her and her dad and just living off the land. If it was really all about the money, I would have never had to get a food truck. I could have retired at the age of 18 straight out of high school, my man. Full ticket in life. Ask my baby mom. She hate my guts right now, but she gotta love me. Because I don't bow down to nobody, bro. You can have all the money in the world. If you don't have no principle or you don't stand for nothing, fuck away from me.
What they say? What is the man to gain the world but lose his soul in the process?
That's a fact. But guess what? You got so many nameless, faceless people out here that if they had the wealth and whatever that these people had, they wouldn't have returned that same favor that people are doing to them right now. You see what I'm saying? They just need opportunity and somebody to acknowledge the fact, because we don't have a homeless problem. We don't have a whatever. We have a mental health problem in America right now, B. It's a mental health issue. You see what I'm saying? But if they're nameless and faceless to you, you don't even talk to them to realize half of these motherfuckers is war vets. That's homeless, bruh. How you homeless in America for a country that you fought for? That's an oxymoron, bro.
I don't think they ready to have that conversation.
I know, but yeah, holla at me though. I'm saying it's a lot. But that's for another Sunday conversation. But it's out there, bro. This is shit that I go through every day that people, you could come to my truck all day. Thank you, but it's a reason I'm here, bro. This food truck shit is just a vessel, bro. Everything is a stepping stone until your gravestone. And if you don't believe that shit, fuck out of here. What is gonna be here when you're gone? Because you wasn't focused on your legacy while you was here. Niggas only focus on their legacy when somebody die. Don't think about me after I'm dead. Help me build my legacy to sustain so we can always be here. Crazy Puppy gonna be here. I promise you. That's what I'm working on.
And that's what we want. And and I can see how passionate you are. Like you are literally crying in our studio, and
I don't care about that. I'm a grown ass man. That's you know what I mean.
And I'm saying,
like, shit.
In order to bring that vulnerability, like that tells me and the audience, like you are in this industry for the right reasons. It's not. You're not here to make money. Yeah, the money's there. The money's always been there. And that's something we talk about here on the ADOS podcast. Mm-hmm. The money's there. People need opportunity. They need to remember principle. I love Ubuntu. I don't know if you guys are, familiar with the African philosophy. I am because we are.
Mm-hmm. Right.
That is a philosophy how I live my life. Daily principle. Because to dehumanize one is to dehumanize thyself.
Mm-hmm. That's offending.
And I think living in America, it is taxed. It is monetary, economic society that we live in, and we are programmed and systemically structured to say, we can't do this unless we have this. Mm-hmm. It's more than materialistic items. What about the people?
But I don't mean to cut you off, but that's where that's where that 25-8 shit come in, because you remember back in the day, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, well, you probably still, you from Chicago, it don't matter how young you was. You the same structure, brother. You feel me? It was always that OG that kept you grounded, that said, hey, blood, you got to work 3 times harder than the average motherfucker just to get regular results. Mm-hmm. That's the modern day version. That was there's 25-8 is the modern day version of that. Mm-hmm. My nigga, I have to work 25-8, bro. Because if I just do 24/7, that make me regular. Yeah. And I can't do regular because if I just do regular, that'll only get me half or a third to status quo. So I got to do 25-8 just to get on these motherfuckers 24/7. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm.
Well, coming from where we come from, we were born at a disadvantage. Like I tell people all the time, I didn't know I was poor, and so I moved up here to Minnesota because everybody around me was poor. I thought that was just life. We didn't have textbooks in the classrooms. We couldn't take our materials home to study. We didn't have those additional resources in the community that they got here. I didn't know I was poor until I moved here.
And you know what's ill about that, right? Is that it's only a selective few that keep that poorness on the front and use it as motivation as opposed to, oh man, I'm poor, what the fuck? Somebody give me some. Motherfuckers get stuck in that poor mentality and they keep themselves poor because they keep their fucking hands out, B. I'm poor, do something for me. Mm-hmm. No, you're poor. I used to be poor. How about that?
Yeah.
When is poor gonna be past tense for you? Mm-hmm. It's not gonna be past tense for you with you fucking being like this all the time.
Or even just changing the mentality of how you view being poor. Because my dad always told me, no, we're not poor, we just don't got it right now. But we will have it.
Exactly, but guess what gets you out of that? Fucking hard work, B. And something that you're standing for that you can relate to with somebody else and build on it to say, bro, how that bitch Scarlett fucking said and fucking, what was that movie? Going with I'll never go hungry again. You feel what I'm saying? Bro, real facts. Real facts. But the thing is, bro, I ain't been shopping for myself in 2 years, bro. Since I had this food truck. Shopping, clothes, all that, for what? That shit don't excite me, bro. It never did.
So talk about the sacrifices that, because I know I have to make plenty of sacrifices. I know Christians made sacrifices.
Yeah.
Steve, I want to hear about the sacrifices that you had to make just to continue to build on what you want to see and what you want to accomplish in life. What sacrifices, man? You say you ain't bought yourself no clothes in 2 years.
I ain't bought myself nothing, bro.
I mean, to even get in this industry, though, like, you have to talk about that.
Bro, it costs you, bro. Relationships. You know what I'm saying? With everybody, because nobody gets it. How they call it, only people that get it are people that live in a dream. You wonder why you go to a bar and you see a 50-year-old bartender? That's all she knows, bro. And you know what I'm saying? It's just something about that life. It's like an athlete, bro. When you live in that life, bro, it's hard to go back to a regular job once you live in this life, bro. Anybody that really get down in the kitchen, bro, they gonna work in the kitchen until they croak. That really love this shit. So it's like an NBA player. They're gonna have to carry one of these dudes off the court because it's just in you. Because the sacrifices that it takes to get to that status, though, is immense. Time away. You know what I'm saying? I spent more time on the road. I spend more time in my car now than I spend in my bed. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, I want to go out on dates. I'm trying to book the next puppy date. And I'm doubling up on them, too. We're doing lunch and dinner. For what? I do the brewery scene, so anytime y'all come holler at me, there will be beer. You know what I'm saying? And a great time. You know what I'm saying? We just vibe out, create that experience for them because I'm missing that by fucking selling food to you. I'm missing that. Friday night, when you work in the kitchen, bro, half of these Minnesotans, tomorrow, you think these motherfuckers is cooking? They booked every restaurant in the Twin Cities is booked. In this industry, bro, we gotta work. When everybody else is off, y'all get fucking all y'all vacations is our busiest days to work, my man.
And I complained about that growing up too. Like you just talking about that, like got me reminiscing, like being a kid, not even a kid, a teenager, right? 21, 20 years, because I recently just left my family's business, which that aspect of it, I transitioned to just doing more of the real estate side of things with my dad now. So I'm not really involved with the restaurant stuff. But making those sacrifices, man, me out there selling hot dogs and Polishes to my homies, coming up to our food truck, our food cart at night when they leaving the club.
Leaving the block, all that.
You know? And I'm like out here selling them like my friends, some of my best friends leaving the club. Oh, I'm finna go slide on Elijah to get a hot dog. But and like, I felt bad about that for so long, man. But my dad made me realize I'm making a sacrifice.
Not only that, is you should appreciate that, because guess what? Think about how many of your homies went out to the club that night and never made it to your hot dog stand, bro. You feel me? So that food,
a piece of Luce instead of coming to me.
Nah, you missing what I'm saying. I'm saying there's a lot of dudes that just being in this industry and standing for something and making those sacrifices saved my life, bro. I would have been out in them streets, bro. You dig me? They look up to you, bro. That's what I learned that a long time ago. The motherfucker that's over here while everybody else is over there, son, your stock goes up.
I want to elaborate on it a little bit more, man. You said working.
Yeah.
Doing stuff, being engaged, saved your life.
Yeah, that's that.
We dealing with a pandemic right now. We got COVID-19. I'm talking about the other pandemic, which is losing our brothers and our sisters, our young brothers and sisters to the streets, man.
Yeah.
What do you think we can do to change that around? You think it's having more jobs and opportunities, more businesses, entrepreneur ventures for them? Because it saved my life too.
No, but
now that you mentioned that.
When it comes to stuff like that, bro, it has to be in their face. Somebody they can reach out to that did it and came up how they came up. All of them rap niggas, all of that, man, blow me with that, B. Because at the end of the day, with them dudes, they not even sitting down and having raw interviews how we doing, right? Even they interviews is cut, script, Anytime you talking light skin, it's cut, take two, I'm not fucking with you. It's not authentic. So they already losing because they following the wrong people. So they need good examples. Like, they don't know that the niggas that's getting chicken through this whole recession, everybody that fix shit. Because ain't nobody got no money to buy nothing new. So if you know how to fix shit, you a hot commodity in every ghetto in America right now, from cars to kitchen sinks to plumbing.
He ain't lying.
You see what I'm saying?
All facts.
Simple shit like that. So Instead of having your fucking son sitting there watching rap videos and YouTube and this shit, YouTube how to fix my sink and your son to fix your sink for you, babe. You already on your phone. You already on my phone. Stop it. Your kids have your phone half of the day anyway, doing dumb shit. Have your son Google or YouTube how to fix your clog in your toilet. Period.
You saying something that's too on a next level, right? We got the information at our fingertips,
which does the same use to you as a fucking idea that's just stuck in your mind. What good is this fucking water sitting here if I don't drink it? If it sit there for 3 days, I'll die of thirst. The water was there, I just didn't drink it. That makes me stupid. But at a certain point, people stop being held accountable. Nobody holds nobody accountable no more. Nobody holds nobody accountable no more.
And you know, you're actually going into something even deeper than that. Like,
that's the problem, though.
Because we live in this world. It is a lot. We have to be politically correct.
No, you don't.
On everything.
No, you don't. You don't have to be.
I agree with you. I agree with you.
I promise you, me not being politically correct is why people fucks with me. You know
yeah, it's organic and natural. It's real. But that's what I'm saying. Like, as we look at it as a whole, people are easily offended by different things.
That's not my problem. In America, you know what's crazy? Is my 14-year-old son, my oldest, he said that to me. He said, Dad, everybody's, we are so soft nowadays. My son is 14 years old, bro. You know what I'm saying? He ain't never seen no parts of the streets and none of that, so he's a soft kid himself. But even he said, like, yo, niggas is soft out here, B. Come on, son. It's systematic, though, bro. So the only way something systematic changes if you get enough people to just stop following that bullshit ideology. Period. Which is hard to do because motherfuckers is plugged into the matrix. Like, so if you ain't got something that's if you ain't speaking chickenese, they ain't trying to hear you, dog. So you gotta let them know how lucrative it can be.
Especially with this generation, though. I feel like the people under me and my age, that's the only language they really understand right now is money.
Chickenese.
Money.
Right.
If you're not talking money, then you lost them.
Guess what? But the best teachers growing up for me was the ones that was relatable to what we was going through. So you know what my science teacher did? I mean, I don't mean to tell on her, but she taught us how to cook crack. You know why? Shit, this is how y'all niggas finna learn how to use beakers and fucking whoop-de-woo-wah-bang and alkalines and alkaloids and shit. Okay. But once she related to him, guess what? Ain't motherfucker on the block, A science, my nigga. Don't nobody know why. And that's the most boring subject, Marco. Niggas is geniuses in science class, but you fucking fell in civics and history. Like, I don't give a fuck about Abe Lincoln, nigga. Okay, he's on some money, but he's been showing me how to get that money. Telling you, you gotta, no matter who you dealing with, you gotta be relatable. I'm relatable to my clientele base because they feel that energy. They come to me with that same energy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, if it was on some wham bam, thank you, ma'am shit, they would never see my face, bro. I'll just stay. And I have the option to do it. I can close my on and they'll just line up behind my shit and just wait for the food. But that's not me. You see what I'm saying? Like I said, your hottest commodity is yourself. You see what I'm saying? So they rock with me because they feel that authenticity when they come in. It's a show. You know what I'm saying? They're going to get some good food, good energy, good music. We're going to listen to the big party speaker all day, all night, until I serve my last customer. And if somebody come after I cut my propane off, what I'm going to do? I don't even know how much money they spending before I cut my propane on. You feel me? So you got some people, how much you spending? All right, I'll open back up. I don't care who it is. If they miss me and I got it and they, you know what I'm saying, right on time, not too late, all right, I got you. What you want? Fried pickles. All right, I still got you. Nah, that's what you came all the way for some fried fucking pickles. You love my pickles. But you know what I'm saying?
And I'm gonna serve you.
Yeah, and guess what? Be getting blessed. Last week, I did that, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I got slutted out that day. Word to everything. I was done. I was like, yo, I just want to get off this mug and just leave it here.
Feet hurting, back hurt.
All that, like a pregnant joint. Like, oh my God. You feel me? But somebody came, it's like, oh no, am I too late, Mom? It's like, damn. Mind you, I didn't know how much money she was spending beforehand. But my rules, I don't turn down nothing but my collar. You feel me? Especially not no dollar. And at the end of the day, what do you want? $100 order. just for cutting my propane back on like I always do. But it's just something that comes with the type of people and the type of service that you like to provide for your peoples. And that's with selling food, selling water, selling yourself. You gotta be relatable to them. They gotta feel where you coming from, and they gotta know that you feel where they coming from. And with that gluten-free shit, I feel their pain because I can never do that. You see what I'm saying? I'm lactose intolerant, but I swear to God, I'll tear up some Captain Crunch like a mug and just won't even think about it. But imagine having to change your whole diet and have nobody in the restaurant industry give a fuck. You are a real person. You might as well be the nameless, faceless people that you donating the stuff to meat for. Really. So next time you get a chance, you want to see what my customers go through. I only like calling them customers, patrons, my friends, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You want to know what they go through when you go out to eat tonight, wherever you go. Like, yo, I have a wheat allergy. Is there anything that I can eat here? Like, you won't even be able to get a fucking salad, not a French fry. That's what my peoples go through. So when they see, oh, what? He not stiffing us on prices or portions? Oh, we gotta fuck with him. And it's good, because my motto is, if you can tell it's gluten-free, you can have it for free. How many people I had to give some money back to, y'all? Nobody. You got to be cocky with this shit, B. I'm trying to make gluten-free sexy again. You feel me? Why? I got a whole new line of service coming out right now. A bucket naked. No, I'm lying, y'all. Chill. But you got to make it funky, bro. You got to get lit. You know what I'm saying? People think of Celia, they think of some old lady, old Jewish lady hopping out the Mayo Clinic that just got something done. No, bro. They out here, bro. They bad, too. They bad.
And you in a special position, too, because like I said earlier, there's not that many people out here doing it, especially the way you doing it.
No, there are a lot of people out here doing it. The number one is Auntie M. Actually, they're Burning Brothers right now. Shout out to Burning Brothers. Word to me, Burning Brothers, by the way, is the only gluten-free brewery that I ever heard of. So they somewhat sponsor me. You know what I'm saying? They give me beer. You know what I'm saying? I feature their beer in my product because a lot of my products are beer battered. You know what I'm saying? So that's sort of my number one sponsor, and I'm there pretty much more than I'm at my house. Love you guys. But it's just a vibe, bro. It's a family more type of thing. So Auntie M's is actually at Burning Brothers right now. And if you would go right around the corner right now and we wrap this up, matter of fact, that'll be something dope for y'all. When we done with this, we're going to go over there and we're going to meet some gluten-free people so y'all can see what type of time I'll be on. That's easy peasy.
I'm down to go slide and get some lunch.
I'm down. I'm hungry.
No, we're going to have to wait an hour because they jam-packed over there right now. They were setting up at 9 o'clock this morning when I seen them. Word. Shout out to Brian. I passed by him on the highway when I was driving the puppy away. As he was coming off the exit, I was going on the exit. You know what I'm saying? It's a community, bro. We just rock. You know what I'm saying? It's not that many trucks out here doing it. So they got to get it.
You know, and Elijah, before you go, I kind of want to circle back because we covered a lot here, from business to food, to a lot of different areas we covered, and I really want to go back to you and your story and some of the hardships that you had. So, because we asked you about your background, and I want to know about you, Steve. What was that life like coming up before this industry?
Before this industry, that's the thing. Before this industry, to me, there's never been a before this industry because somehow, some way, I've always been cooking. You see what I'm saying? I was the little homie that was stuck to my great grandmother's leg. God bless the dead. You know what I'm saying? All my childhood. You know what I'm saying? I was the favorite. A lot of my family members, they hate when I say that I was the favorite. You know what I'm saying? But I love you a long time. I know the truth. Stop it. You know what I'm saying? I'm the fave. You feel me? I was like the golden child of the family kick. You feel me? That's why I that energy carried over to my business because I cooked all my life, but I went to culinary school for this stuff. So I invested money and time into my craft. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's just different, bro. My struggle is real because nobody gets it. Because nobody's in my head knowing my ambition. You know what I'm saying? They don't get it. So even if you explain it to them.
And that's kind of what I was getting at. Did you ever have to face the system?
Bro, I'm a 2-time felon, B. And that's why I don't, how can I put it? I don't feel sorry for no fucking body, bro. Cause at the end of the day, my nigga, I got locked up in a state on my first time in a state, bro. Did time, and I turned 21 in jail in New York, upstate. My 21st birthday gift from the city of New York was shipping me up to the state of New York. Happy birthday, you little nigga. You feel what I'm saying?
They go upgrade.
You going upstate now, the big homies. But at the end of the day, one thing about me, bro, can't nobody break me, bro. I went to jail in New York, nigga. I rep in Chicago, bro. I ain't come home with no cuts on my face. I ain't come home blood or crip. You feel me? It take a special nigga to do that. And still had to live in New York after that. But that's why I don't cut people no slacks, because this niggas out here with no felonies and you a bum. How you ain't got no F's on your report card, but you broke, ain't got no job. There's niggas out here that'll kill you for that job, that you turn it down because I couldn't get a job just because I made a mistake when I was 20, bro. So imagine going through that.
Oh, I have.
You see what I'm saying? So
I got two too.
Right, you see what I'm saying?
I got two felonies on my record at 18.
Congratulations, you feel me? By you being here now. I salute you. You know why? Because
I know that pain personally.
You see
not being able to get a job, not being able to find housing.
So you gotta
being judged because you sold $50 worth of marijuana.
You see what I'm saying?
Personally, I experienced that.
And that's a lead off to my 25-8 to my nonprofit that I'm working on called LOAF, which is an acronym for Life of a Felon. The shit we got to go through as a felon is totally different, bro.
Nobody understand that.
Nobody
I don't talk about it a lot. No, a lot of people don't know that about me.
Right. You see what I'm saying? But you got to. You fucking with me. You ask me. You know what I'm saying? But they have to know. But you know why? That brings context to our structure and our ambition. Because guess what? Like I said, I had the 25-8, not just because of that or because of my poorness, but because I'm a felon. That's 3 strikes right there, bro.
Yeah.
That makes me untouchable. I'm persona non grata, so says the U.S. government and society, because I fucked up when I was 20 years old.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So according to the U.S. government and society, I fucked up. You can't rent me no house. I'm making all this money right now, and I'm doing everything I'm doing for the community and all of this shit. I can't even go get an apartment right now.
Talk to him.
I can't even go get a crib right now in Minnesota.
But they take our tax dollars.
They take my money, bro.
And I pay multiple taxes. I got our own businesses too. I pay multiple taxes.
I don't even want to talk about the 21st of every month when I got to pay, because I pay my taxes every month, B. You feel me? But just imagine that, though. I feel worse than the vets. You feel what I'm saying? I pay my debt to society. I ain't go to war, but yo, you took something from me. Well, I gave you that time. Don't never say they took time from you. You gave them that time. We did that. You see what I'm saying? But so many people don't have the wherewithal to have that extra shit on their back. You can't even make it without a felony. Nigga, go get an F and try to make it, B. It's over for you.
I got turned down for, and like I said, I really don't talk about this a lot, man, but it was a period of time a year and a half ago before I started my companies and became a successful social entrepreneur, whatever you want to call me. I couldn't get a job at Banana Republic with a 4-year college degree. I completed college, by the way, with the felonies on my record.
Right.
I completed college, 4-year degree, and I'm currently in my master's program, about to graduate with 2 classes left. I couldn't get a job at Banana Republic.
Nope.
Because of that F on the report card.
On your report card, Scrap.
That thing is a stain. And I mean, that's not something that I've experienced, but having friends and having these conversations with people who do, I understand. It is difficult living in this world as a black man, as is. And then if you have that F on your report card, you're done. So that's why we have to work 25.
You're done if you let your mind tell you that you're done.
And that's the fucking problem, B, is that so many of our young black people surrender themselves.
Facts. Facts.
To circumstances.
Yep.
And then blame you. Why didn't no fucking blame me because you gave up? That's it, bro. Niggas is giving up out here, B. You giving up out here. That's why these chicks is winning. Because they can't, they see these niggas out here losing.
And that's the reality, man. This is 8 Hours Podcast. I always got to remind people of that because we do things unconventionally.
You know, we outside with it.
We talk about politics. We talk about community. We talk about a lot of different topics and subjects, and we go off on tangents. That's what we do. Passion. We have authentic conversations, and we have to be real and acknowledge what we got going on in our community right now. A lot of our young black brothers are losing.
They're losing, bro.
Losing,
and mad that you're not losing with them. Like, yo, my nigga, I gave you the recipe. Why are you still here fucking with these dudes? No, man, I'm just saying, niggas is just chasing 40s and blunts, B.
That's it.
40s and blunts.
And Xanax now.
And fast life.
Right. But the thing is, though, the bitches don't even fuck with these niggas no more. They hanging around. It's 50 niggas right now. One chick right now in the crew. The chicks is riding with chicks, bruh. Because dudes is losing. So I don't respect nobody that's losing out here and you ain't got no F on your report card, my man. I promise you.
No excuses.
That's a fact. And when this loaf life start, that life of a felon, when I get that popping, I'm only hiring felons to work that shit. Because you know why? It's a certain level of understanding that come with felons. See, if I had the choice, what America don't understand, if I had a choice, you would rather hire somebody that knows the consequences that comes from stealing from you. You get some yellow jack, whatever, he gonna take your shit because he ain't never been up the river. You feel me? I can't afford that, B. You want to hire me, count your money. I ain't gonna steal from you, B. I can't afford 7 years. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So they got the mind fucked up. They thinking about it the wrong way. Mm-hmm. And not only that, is you got a whole workforce that it took COVID for you to realize existed. Or it took Trump. You can say what you want about Trump, but he scared the shit out of the Migos. Now, all of a sudden, you got landscaping jobs available to Americans.
Let's get into that a little bit. I'm running for full disclosure. I don't know if you knew this about me. I'm running for office.
There you go.
I'm running for office right now. I got my civil rights restored, so I had to do my part.
You know, how much it costs you?
Yeah, I had to go back and do my part.
There's a little hefty sift sack.
But it's a lot of things that Trump did. And I'm not a Trump supporter, you know. I'm independent in my political ideologies.
So am I.
But there's a lot of things that Trump did that brought attention to the issues that we have specifically in our black communities that nobody else was talking about. The Democrats weren't talking about it. The liberals, they weren't talking about it because they was contributing to it.
It's not only
Trump was attacking everybody.
It's not only that. It's like people get mad when I say this, and I hope my customer base don't, but I'm the realest nigga I know. So I'm a realist, bro. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But that man, whatever, like I don't see color. I don't see politics. Like I'm one of them people. I don't talk religion. I don't talk politics. You feel what I'm saying? But I speak facts.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? At the end of the day, that man right there, whatever he did, he was real while the fuck he was doing it. You know what you was getting out of Trump while you was getting it before he got it. Come on, B. But is that not American, my dude? It don't get no more American than that. It don't get no more American than Trump.
It was raw. That's raw.
Rugged and raw. He told you, I don't fucking like you. Get the fuck out of it. I'm not going to your convention. I'm not going to invite you to the White House. Yep. I ain't been fucking with you just because I'm president. I'm not fucking with you now. That'll make me fake. Niggas talk that keep it 100 shit, but you got a nigga that kept it 1,000 while he was in the White House, Mark. You might not, don't say you don't like his politics, but don't say you don't like the man. So he kept it funky. I like funky niggas. He kept it funky.
And authentic and real, whether you liked it or not.
But I'm just saying, but that's why I say you can't talk politics with people, because even when you talk those facts, they'll still try to make it about Democrat, Republic. I don't give a fuck. Bro, I was just upstate Minnesota, bro. The blackest thing up there was a cup of coffee and me. You see what I'm saying? But guess what? I went up there with no preconceived notions of how they was gonna treat me. Mm-hmm. I didn't go in there like, oh shit. Bro, I saw 5 fuck Joe Biden signs. Trump is my president. Did I turn around? Mm-hmm. Did I, oh shit, no. See, an ignorant motherfucker would have, shit, it's about to be a long, and he would have thought himself out of a bag, because people can sniff that shit out. Mm. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. People underestimate the fact that people can sniff their shit out. Mm-hmm. And then treat you accordingly. So whenever you wonder why somebody's treating you a certain way, nigga, they sniff some shit out from you, B. And they ain't telling them that you just got to pinpoint it.
That's real.
You see what I'm saying? So I'm over there, I'm shucking and jiving up there. I didn't see no Republican. I didn't see no Trump supporter. I saw fucking Americans, bro, that was rocking with me because they seen the work that I cook everything on my truck. Any food coming off my truck, I cook myself. Nobody touches my food. I'm a control freak like that.
So you came there on a mission. You finna serve these people food. You say I'm finna go serve Democrats food.
No,
I ain't gonna serve.
I'm
came there to serve food.
Hungry patrons.
Period.
I don't give a fuck if you came out there. You was green, orange. You know what I'm saying?
3 arms.
You hungry?
Legs.
You hungry? What? Yo, try this shit. And it's gluten free. And I'm gonna tell you the same shit. If you can tell it's gluten free, you can have it for free. You know what I'm saying? But I take great pleasure in people just having a good time when they around me. Yeah. Good vibes. You see what I'm saying? It's very rare that I get a, you know what I'm saying, the downer Debbie, whatever they call it, a Debbie Downer and all. When I do, I kick them fuck away from my truck anyway. Yo, get your ass out of there. Or I'll make them wait. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, there's little shit you can do to people that get back at them, a little overhand, underhand shit. You know what I'm saying? No, like for real. Like,
a little tip for tat.
Smack him,
you know what I'm saying? A little verbal,
right.
You know what I'm saying? A little mental slapperation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, don't tip me 3 times in a row and see how long you take to get your order next time. You feel what I'm saying? Stop it. And it's one time at band camp. You know, you gotta band camp these motherfuckers, man. But at least, bro, when they come to my truck, bro, ask Mike, bro, it's a good fucking time. It's a vibe, bro. And I take pride in that because gluten-free don't have to be boring, yo. It don't have to be like, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's already, a lot of people have there's this weird stigma attached to gluten-free food that, it's just snotty people that's just wanting to be special. Like, no, I mean, yeah, you have those that want to follow the wave like you have in every other thing, but this is not that. Like, these people, they're fucked up,
right,
bro.
It's their lifestyle now.
They
have to live this lifestyle now.
By force. So imagine you can't go eat peach cobbler, bro, or I can't go eat my mom's apple pie or whatever. You can't eat your whoever favorite dish anymore out of nowhere. Some of them are born with that, whatever, but some of them is just, the fuck, I love that pizza. Mm-hmm. Now I gotta have...
I ate it my whole life.
I've been eating it my whole life, and now, because of this stupid doctor is telling me, no, I don't believe it, and they get and it fucks them up. Mm-hmm. So if they don't change, or they don't eat, if y'all don't eat crazy puppy food, y'all gonna be fucked up, y'all. You gotta have a crazy puppy in your life, somehow, some way. You know?
You need it.
Need it. For real. That shit is it's like dope. That shit is heroin. That's like food heroin. Mm-hmm. For real. You gotta have it in your arm. No, let me stop. I love it, man. We outside with it, man. I just love doing what I do, man. I appreciate y'all having me on and just showing me what y'all do. Once we get a tour of these facilities, they finna do the crazy puppy commercial for me, y'all. It's over. Once y'all see this, it's over. And then after that, y'all gonna wanna outsource their talents too. I promise you, this shit is fire. We lit up in here. Young black entrepreneurs doing the things they like to do. Mm-hmm. I'm just here. I'm glad to be a part of it, brothers. I appreciate it.
Yeah, and I'm also a business owner and business owners, multiple. And one of the industries I'm going into is food. So you and I are going to talk about some of these things because I got some ideas as well.
We're going to get it together, bro.
And, yeah.
It's room.
And to your point, here at the ADOS podcast, we're contracted with the Green Screen Studio, affordably creative prices. So you guys come down and check out the studio. It's a beautiful space. I know Steve is like...
It's over.
Yeah,
it's over.
We got to shoot.
We're going to shoot my commercial, and I'm going to shoot the premiere right here. Members only invite. You know what I'm saying? COVID. You know what I'm saying? COVID. I'm telling you, but yeah, we're going to be... Look, it's a theater right over there. That's going to be the premiere for the commercial before everybody else shit.
It is powerful. And
movie.
Yeah, this has been great. This has definitely been great. I learned so much about you both. I learned so much about myself. And... I'm hungry. I'm ready to go get
some food. Let's go. I promise you right now. No, right now we're going to go to Ani. Hold on, they open? Oh, yeah, we lit. But guess what? You're going to see the fucking line that's there, bro. You ain't getting no food. You better hope Brian, you hear me? I'm about to bring some non-GFers too, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
They got free smells.
We still gonna go check it out anyway.
You got to see the vibe.
Hey, Steve, tell people where they can find you at. I know you all over the place, but if you're in the Twin Cities, where can they pull up on you at? I know you mentioned one brewery that you be at.
Man, I promise you, don't give me the line to these folks. Outside with it, bro. The best thing for you to do is like me, share me, stalk me, follow me. You know what I'm saying? I usually post the day before or depending on the night. No, you don't get it. Sometimes I don't even want them to know where I'm at. But you know what I'm saying? I'll post where I'm at And that's the best way to get track of the puppy. You know what I'm saying? Crazy Puppy on Facebook or Crazy Puppy _42 on Instagram.
And then I got the website pulled up too, crazypuppygw.com.
Yes, sir.
They got the menu up there. Do you also toss up where you're going to be at on there? Events and stuff?
No, see, that whole website is under construction without me putting the under construction sign up.
Okay.
So don't even worry about the website. I'm getting that fine-tuned. Just Facebook, bro. The calendar works. Yo, you can also sync my Google Calendar. You know what I'm saying? If you have Google Calendar, you can sync my calendar. Crazy Puppy Calendar is on the website.
Yeah, and if you got weddings, events, hit this brother up.
Hit me up.
Hit him up.
Do the catering.
I do all that. Private parties for a small fee, you know. It's that season. Y'all better get at me now. Feature prices is going up. Word to me. I swear to God.
Going up this summer. I feel you.
I feel like, I'm telling you.
Well, thank you again, brother, for sharing your story with us, your vision with us, where you're trying to go. And really speaking to our audience and your audience about what you got going on. Part of what we like to do on ADOS podcast is just elevating other people's platform, especially those from our community.
Facts.
So that's the reason why we started this podcast and why we continue to show up every Saturday to do this work. Thank you for taking the time. I know you're a busy man, brother. And we were trying to coordinate. And it's the only Saturday you had available for a minute. So like, we gotta get this brother on the podcast. And thanks, Gabe, to he's a studio producer who put us in contact with each other. We want to continue to support you. So if you got content and stuff that you want us to, broadcast out there to our audience, please send that my way. Mm-hmm. You got my text, my number, and my commitment. We're gonna be locked in. So I got you.
Yeah, I mean, we just gonna close on that. I'm your host, Christian.
I'm Elijah. Follow us on our Instagram, ADOS Podcast. We're on Facebook, ADOS Podcast. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, ADOS Podcast. And we're also on Apple Music and Spotify. We appreciate y'all. Peace.
Peace.